Hey friends, welcome to Guided Heart Tarot 77. My name is Danny. Thank you for coming back to my channel if you've been here before. If you haven't been to my channel, I always like to welcome you and do a little intro as to how I read. Okay, so I'm just pulling out a message today for those of you that are looking for a little sign, a little confirmation that you're at the right place at the right time. Okay, just on time to find this reading, or maybe this reading time with you came across your news feed. That's even cooler. All right. That said, I do jump right into the reading, okay? And again, I don't know if it's going to be a love reading or about something else in your life, but I just go with it and read exactly what falls out in the cards, okay? I'll kind of walk you through the story as I see it unfold. This very well could be a love reading. Let's see. I've got the Two of Cups here. Such a sweet card, honestly. I mean, we all look for that connection, you know, that feels good for you. Ten of Cups. Love this already. Where you feel like you can be yourself with this person, right? So you could be starting a family. This could be like a newlywed part of your life, like, or a part of your journey. That's what I'm getting for the two cards that have fallen out together. Like you're looking forward to that future together. So whether you just met or you've been together for a while, I do, because I do, again, feel that newlywed vibe, but that could be that honeymoon phase too in a relationship, where you're kind of fantasizing about what your future looks like together. What else do we have here? So sorry. Four of Pentacles. What else there? What does the person watching this reading today need to know? What would they find helpful? This one. Six of Pentacles. So you have some earth energy coming out. We had some water. Now we're getting some earth. Got two cards here. The Empress. Gotta shift my little scenery here. Sorry. Queen of Swords. Oof. Okay. Sorry. Let me get a few more here. Swords. Okay, Lovers, Eight of Cups. Started off really cute and sweet, guys. There's a little more happening, okay? A little more happening in this particular story. I'll get to that. Let me just get one more card here. Nine of Swords. What the hell? Sorry. Okay. I was really excited, okay, to do like a really cute reading. And this, I mean, there's a level of that, but then there's something happened here. All right. I mean, clearly see that. So I do, okay, so again, let's go back to this couple over here, right? Planning a family. And, you know, just kind of letting their minds take over and get carried away and swept away in just what we see as our future here. Okay, and with Empress here, I'm getting a couple things from this. I mean, when you're fantasizing, you know, what you fantasize can be quite big and lovely and beautiful, and you can see a lot of the positivity, you know, in all of this. But I think the reality of this here, and here's the mic drop. This is what I'm getting, okay? I do see that the family started a bit early. With the Empress card here, I'm strongly getting that somebody's pregnant, okay? I know it's like bam, there we go, but that's what I'm getting. And I do feel like this is communicated. So one of the people in this relationship says, I've got to tell you, I am pregnant. I'm pregnant. And this, I believe, starts kind of this new direction in the relationship. Okay. I do feel that the other person becomes very closed off. 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. Okay. And although I don't see the conversation here as an argument, you know, yet perhaps it might come out, because I will pull some clarifying cards, but I do feel that somebody here is discuss, you know, how they feel about it, and they could not, maybe they're not communicating this, because I don't see any communication outside of somebody telling somebody something. But the other person, I believe, from this becomes very closed off. Okay, and they could be thinking about finances like, we don't have the means to do that. You know, we just started out. I mean, we're thinking about it, but I wasn't ready for this. And they become very quiet. Okay, and really thinking about, you know, how that's going to look. So one person here is trying to, you know, like give in a way, and the other person is withdrawing. Okay, with that 4 of Pentacles here. Okay, and I do feel this results in something, in a breakup. Okay, something very heartbreaking here. Lovers here, you know, we're talking about relationships with the lovers. Okay, and usually the cards that I see fall out around it show me what's going to happen in the relationship, or the potential. I should say potential. You know, things don't always turn out the way we think they're going to. Okay, you do have control over your future and the choices that you make in your situation. But I do feel in this situation that there's somebody walking away, moving away. Like it isn't what they thought. So having this, like their future, you know, being handed to them right away. You know, they were just fantasizing about it, but now here reality strikes, and this is just too much for somebody. They close off and walk away. Okay, and they're choosing to leave this relationship. And the person, you know, that's, I want to say the person that's, you know, being honest and, you know, saying what's actually happening, they're the ones that get their heart broken. And both of you could be feeling this 9 of Swords, where it's like, you know, you're just thinking about this. So when one person walks away, that's all you think about. And how can you not? Because you were already, you know, thinking about how wonderful your future would be. And now you're in this 3 of Swords, this heartbreak, this heartache of it just ending like that, right? Okay, let me get some clarifying cards here. What can the person watching this video expect from this? What are some things that they find helpful or need to know? Knight of Wands. And if there isn't a pregnancy here, I do feel that it does scare somebody off. Okay, when you move, when this relationship has moved so quickly, and the connection is so strong, and somebody starts pulling back a little bit because they're overthinking, I do feel ultimately that somebody is walking away. Okay, it's just too much, whether it's an actual pregnancy or not, and it's just too much too soon. That's what I'm getting. Okay, Knight of Wands. Three of Cups. The Judgment. The World card and the 9 of Pentacles. I take these for a second, and then I'll look at some more clarification if I feel that I need that. Okay. But already I do see that somebody is returning. Okay, but they're not returning in this romantic way. how they've approached you in the past. They're returning in more of a let's have fun, let's party way. It's almost like they flipped the script and they've changed how they're going to return to you. And I do feel that they want a second chance with the Judgment card and the Three of Cups. It's almost like returning like a little bit more, I'm not gonna say immature, but that's what it feels like. It's like, well, how, you know, the person that's, you know, just left standing there alone, they're like, well, how can you come back and just, you know, act like everything's fine and just, you know, offer me a good time, right? Like, I don't know you like that, you know, but this, it's like one of you wants something authentic and something new, and the other one wants to turn this into something new, but in a non-serious way, you know. And then I do see people not being on the same page here. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's that single independent energy. But whenever I see the Nine of Pentacles and I see somebody doing well on their own, it's such a positive thing for me. You know, so I feel like part of the conversation, again, remember, was like this unequal physical exchange, or there could have not been enough money to really see a future like this, right? I do feel that somebody alone has worked on their own, like worked this out on their own. So if you're the one that's left, I do feel that you've just been working on yourself by the time that they come back around, and you're fine. I mean, that's always a positive thing, like I said. It's like you didn't let this linger for too long and affect you. Like you didn't stay in this Nine of Swords for too long. Okay, this overthinking. Like, kind of sorry, let me put all this words. So you could very well be in this Empress energy. You know, this is expansion in your own life too. Okay, the Empress doesn't need or want for anything. They kind of are everything. So that's amazing. So the Empress being aligned with the Nine of Pentacles, that's really cool. Let's see what else there. Any closing message that would be helpful to the person watching? Wheel of Fortune. Did I say Three of Pentacles? Sorry, Three of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. There's that Knight of Wands again. I keep saying nine. Knight of Wands. I'm so sorry. Ten of Cups. Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. I'm giggling because here's the Knight of Wands, not really giving up. You know, they're pretty determined to get that second chance, okay? And I do see them telling you, being in this non-committed energy, right? But wanting to still kind of live the dream with you, like a fantasy. Okay, so they're still trying to present to you this future, or this idea of a future. And they're saying that, you know, maybe the time is right now. So when they do return, they are trying to convince you that this can work. This is the right time. You've got a lot of tens here too. So tens can be significant to you. But they're promising you this future. Okay, they're promising you that it's going to look amazing. You're going to be so successful together. Okay, Seven of Pentacles here. So, and they're trying to convince you of this by saying, we invested in each other for a long time, you know, or in these thoughts rather, because I feel that like really new relationship, and that's how you were able to fantasize. So there was nothing really to look back on, you know, or compare it to. So, but there was an investment here. And they want to invest in you now. Okay. But they're not really showing you Like, they're giving you some time, but I feel like this is taking time too. So when they do return, it's like, okay, well, this is going really slow. Like, show me, you know, what you're talking about. Eight of Wands. I'm saying it's very slow, then there's Eight of Wands. That's very fast movement. Two of Cups. Oh, you guys. Oh my. Then you have the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So okay, not the person that left, but the person that, you know, watched the other person walk away and they did fine on their own. That's when this person comes in, remember the Nine of Wands, and says, hey, I really want this. Like, I still see this for us. I'm invested now. I really want to try this. Like, let's do this. And they're trying to move really quickly again. And then they bring that back, that, you know, that fantasy again in this Two of Cups. I'm giggling because this is a lot of determination. This is somebody who knows what they want, okay? Because if they didn't bring this back the first time, they're bringing it, well, they brought it the first time. When they returned, they didn't. They were acting kind of like, you know, kind of playery. And now they're offering this to you again. This is a person that's very inconsistent, right? It's like they're in 1 minute, they're out because they get scared and they come back. And they're trying to like make this work with you. But then I see the, you know, King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So, I mean, this could be you being completely fine on your own, and that's what's drawing this person back in. But I do feel like this is the other person who's coming back. It could be male or female. You know, it really depends on how you want to look at that. But this person, you know, if they provided this in and out wishy-washy offer, then I feel like they're going to step up their game a bit. They don't want to lose you. You know, they really truly want that fantasy with you. And I think you want that with them too. It's just that you didn't want to give them that second chance right away, because they weren't really showing you anything. So if you communicated that with the Eight of Wands here and you said, hey, listen, we can do this, but you got to show me something. You got to show me a different level of commitment. And bam, here's the King of Pentacles. I mean, that's someone, you know, who's ready, you know, but there's that King of Wands too. They got that fire, and they're going to try to prove to you that they really want this and they can do this. Okay. They're pretty determined. That's a pretty determined energy to get what they want. Okay. So I do feel that they're going to try everything they can to make this work with you and kind of keep you, get you back and keep you. Let's see if, yeah, just a couple more cards. Maybe just one or two. Maybe one or two. Here we go. We're in business now. There we go. There's the Four of Wands. That is your happy ending, you guys. I do. So, and this, you know, if I'm really, you know, thinking back to the beginning of the reading, if this is for someone out there that, you know, you had you started with this person young and many years has passed, maybe even 10 years when I see all those tens, to when they come back again, and now they're just older and more mature and they can offer you what they were promising to begin with. Now they can, right? Now they can. And I know I brought up in the beginning of the reading as somebody might have been pregnant, and the other person walked away. It still doesn't mean that the rest of the reading doesn't apply to you, because I feel like it does. I feel like it applies to maybe a couple groups of people here, but there's your happy ending. Here's your Four of Swords. I definitely see a long-term commitment here. Okay, so this was like a building of your foundation, you know, setting up your boundaries with one another, really communicating with what you want, not accepting, you know, what you didn't feel was right for you at the time. And I know I feel like this is the right time. Again, we saw the Wheel of Fortune. It's kind of things turn in your guys' favor. You know, things just line up a little differently now. And you have your happy ending. I'm so happy for you guys. Oh my gosh, that was quite the little journey that we went through just now in 20 minutes. All right, I hope this made sense to some of you out there and helped it helped too. I can't talk right now. I have to see how I can edit my camera falling. And if I edit it properly, then you didn't see my camera falling, and that's amazing. Oh my goodness, guys. All right, well, I hope you have enjoyed. Oh my God, I can't even talk. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'm gonna close this video now before I keep stuttering. And I hope to see you guys back soon. Take care, guys. Bye.